Today we're having our school-wide mock election, which is done along with the University of Virginia's Youth Leadership Initiative. It's the largest student mock election in the country.
The TV ads are a little bit much sometimes. They kind of get annoying, but yeah, they're TV ads and they are going against the other person, so that's how they all are.
Most students at this age tend to be aligned with what their family is. This is really their first introduction to politics, so they tend to come into the class, if they're from a family that talks a lot of politics at the dinner table, kind of already aligned with one of the parties. So some of them, when they took this survey, were looking to see whether or not they went into it hoping to be a Democrat or a Republican, and occasionally they'd be surprised by what the website showed.
I'm a believer in more of abortion should not be legal and stuff like that, and so that's why I voted more towards the Republican side.
I am planning to vote for Bruce Braley because he seems like someone who would take care of Iowa, and I like him because he seems very trustworthy.
We've been doing kind of a crash course to get the kids ready for this day because our election unit is scheduled to take place in the second semester. So we started last Friday giving them an overview of what the national and state races look like. We talked about control of the Senate and whether or not the Democratic Party would lose control of the Senate and what that would mean. And then they went on a website that's called istandwith.org, and they took a survey on the issues, and depending on how they answered those questions, it matched them with candidates in the Iowa elections. So it would match them with the gubernatorial candidate in Iowa that agreed with them on the issues, the Senate candidate, and then the candidate in Congressional District 3.
We worked just one day yesterday, and we went over the percentages of what states are Republican and Democrat and which ones are likely to vote, and we saw what states are more likely to be Republican and Democrat, and we saw the states like Iowa that are kind of in between and they don't know whether they're going to be Democrat or Republican.
The students are taught that voting is the most important, the biggest tool that they have as a citizen to instruct the government about what to do. We teach in this class, in the unit we're doing right now on foundations of government, we're looking at the difference between democratic and non-democratic forms of government, and consent of the governed is the difference. We are supposed to instruct the government about what to do, and voting is the best tool they have to do that.
I think that people should vote because it helps, because when people vote, then it helps themselves as well as the country.
It's kind of a thing to vote. It's a right that we have that it's kind of like just throwing it away if we don't do it. It's kind of just saying we don't care if you don't vote.
Do it. Figure out who you like and vote for who you want, because you get to choose. You get to have a say in who runs your government.